Yellow. I'm gonna keep it a bit chill today. हम बहुत फुटबॉल की बातें कर ली मैन। ये प्लेयर आ रहा है, वो प्लेयर जा रहा है, केपा आ गया, एंज चला गया, विर्ट्स आ रहा है, ये है वो है भाई। ओ माय गॉड डूड, so many transfers, so many rumors. Can't keep up with them man. Like एक बात बताओ, do you guys get tired of transfer rumors? Like every 10 minutes you get hit with a dopamine. कोई IT के बोल देता है, my your club is looking for this player, your club is looking to sell this player, Madrid is coming after your best player, Chelsea have just signed your younger brother. Oh my god dude, I'm bored हो गया यार. I'm tired of transfers now. At least like let's give us an entire weekend off man. कैसे हो राहुल? नाइस टू सी यू शिशिर. राहुल अगेन. हम फर्स्ट भाई, जो भी फर्स्ट है, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग इन. जल्दी आओ, खाना खत्म हो जाएगा. ओ माय गॉड, आई एम योर मकबैंग. वी शुड डू अ मकबैंग मैन. आई टेल चौंकी एक्चुअली दैट chaos क्लब नीड्स टू डू अ मकबैंग. दैट बी एब्सोल्युटली बैंगिंग. खाते भी सब हैं, सबको खाना भी पसंद है उस ग्रुप में. एंड आई रियली लाइक द कंटेंट मैन, रियली कूल. डीड भाई कैसे हो? राहुल सेज नारुतो. ओके. Pratik, कैसे हो? How are you, brother? No football today, Pratik. No football, no Arteta out, no angry reactions at the club today, Pratik. That is your challenge for the stream. That is your challenge for the stream. All right. Random lad, कैसे हो? Ishan bhai, how are you? Jenny says, please become more arrogant. About what? About what? That way, how are you? And your look, man. My look? What is wrong with my look? आई एम गुड दो. कैसे हो रिदम भाई? राज खड़का भाई कैसे हो? समटाइम्स आई गेट टायर्ड ऑफ फुटबॉल. इट्स कांस्टेंट बम्बार्डमेंट यार प्रथमेश. You know, in see, it was easier for me when I was younger to completely disconnect from football because we didn't have Twitter at that point of time. All the news, if you had to go for, used to be on espnstar.com. That was the website. I don't know if espnstar.com still exists, by the way. Um, No, it does not exist. It redirects to a Mexican gambling website, I guess. So you had to go on espnstar.com, which had a rumors section. And वहाँ पे आप जाके rumors पढ़ते थे, but those rumors used to get updated like once a day. So once you've read the rumors, you're done for the day. And transfers generally used to be a shock. अब तो मतलब you open Twitter, कोई बंदा किसी क्लब के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है, हैज सम इनसाइडर इन्फो की लाइक पुशिंग ऑन द मूव, मॉनिटरिंग ऑन द मूव. इन्हीं चीज़ों में चली जाती है मैन. कलेशे होते रहते हैं. All these things need to happen man. So I don't know man, it is what it is. Yeah, that's it bro. That's why we love the transfer window, and of course that's why you love the transfer window, but it just gets too much man. Like I sometimes imagine, okay, like I put myself in you guys' position. ठीक है, आप you come on let's say Baba stream, then you come on my stream, then you go to Mohak stream, then you go to Muktesh's stream, and then Chonky stream. और आप सेम चीज़ें पूछते हो, what do you think of this player to this player, this player to that player, and you get the same answers. Like maybe there's going to be थोड़ा सा nuance about some, like let's say you were a Barca fan, you say Gerard Martin का क्या लगता है, should Barca be selling Gerard Martin? I'll say nahi, as a backup he's fine, but if you're getting Grimaldo, it's okay to get rid of, you'll make more money, pure profit. Same thing Baba says, same thing Mohak says. Chonky probably adds a little bit more nuance. Muktesh says हाँ जाने दो. It's the same thing man, like, which is why I just feel transfers are exciting. They get you excited, they get you hyped when you hear something new. But discussion on transfers is just such a circular thing यार, क्या ही करेंगे. No football talks man. That's it. We are done with football talks. No football talks. Absolutely no football talks now. We are done. Over. What is my profession? I'm a PhD right now man. I'm going to enter my 4th year into my PhD. in September, and I hopefully complete my PhD by June. Hopefully, otherwise I'll extend by 1 year, and I'll hope to complete it then. But I'm a PhD right now. I really like Baba in your stream. At least he's appreciating Arteta's accomplishments. Fair play from a rival fan. I think if you actually sit and talk to people, most people are like that. It's just that it is easier and funnier to make fun of people. Like, it's easier and funnier to laugh at United, sometimes laugh at Chelsea, laugh at Spurs and stuff like that. Like, I honestly, if we're done though. Like, I think it's just how it is. It's the internet. Most people think the same way, man. There are very few people who think otherwise. Okay. um चौंकी के व्यूज खतरनाक होते हैं. He is what he is, man. एक stupid question, did Arsenal had a better season than Real Madrid? तूने शॉर्ट किया टेस्ला? यस ब्रदर, आई शॉर्टेड टेस्ला. मैंने खोल के नहीं देखा है, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली वीकेंड है. मंडे को ही चेक करूंगा मैं. इंडिया कब आ रहे हो? पता नहीं डूड, मेरे को आना था अभी, but the plan is cancelled because I have a lot of PhD work right now, man. That's it. No horror stories from me, dude, but we will do a special. If Nidhi is free tomorrow, we'll do a special stream with Nidhi. Not horror though. um I'll ask him what time he's free. What time are you free tomorrow? So take your time to prep and collect, and we can do it whenever you want. So Nidhi and I will probably do a stream on cursed objects tomorrow, and फिर मजे करते हैं हम. Went for a weekend. हमने देखा था लाला. How was it, man? Lala, do you go for concerts very regularly? एक मैं बात बताऊं लाला, जब मैं अंडरग्रेड में था ना, मैं बहुत कॉन्सर्ट्स पे जाता था. बिकॉज कॉन्सर्ट्स यूज्ड टू बी अफोर्डेबल. लाइक मेरे को अभी भी याद है, ऑल्ट जे की टिकट्स थी जब बैंगलोर आए थे वो लोग. तब आई थिंक 6,500 की मुझे टिकट मिली थी, विच एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम आई वाज लाइक फक, एज अ कॉलेज किड 6,500 एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ, दैट्स क्रेजी. बट अब लाला मैन, लाइक इफ आई लुक एट टिकट्स राइट नाउ, ओके वेट, कॉन्सर्ट्स डबलिन एंड इवेंट ब्राइट पे कहाँ पे मिलेंगे ये? इवेंट ब्राइट पे देख लेते हैं, चलो. Like sometimes Lala, like the big concerts that I really want to go for, they're so expensive, yaar. तो मतलब the only sort of concerts I can afford to actually go to are just tribute bands and cover bands and stuff like that. Like if there's a Led Zeppelin का tribute band, वो 22 euro का है, which is fine. But if you actually go for the big ones, oh my god, Lala, they're so expensive, man. So I barely go to concerts now. PhD in what? Cybersecurity and warfare. Why this global waffles? It just happened one day, man. There's no big story behind it, man. There's no life lessons, brother. Just keep applying yourself, I guess. Lol. 115 viewers. Yes, 115. We are there. Where do you put up? I stay in Dublin, brother. I'm 22, and honestly, the past 3 months have been super exhausting. The job pays well and all, but I don't feel I'm actually learning anything. Wondering how I'll survive the next 30, 40 years. First of all, Rudra bhai, life changes within a year, man. तो आपको 30-40 साल की नहीं करनी है टेंशन. आप अगले 2-3 साल ही पैसे करो. That's it, man. If we sign Sesko, no football talks. What would you recommend to do? CSE or CSE in cybersecurity for undergrad? Just do CSE, man. Figure out what you like and masters mein specialize karo. Don't pigeonhole yourself already in like at 18 years of age. Why did I choose Ireland? The supervisor here is really, really nice. It's also secondary headquarters for a lot of companies. So if I wanted to transition into private, which I probably will now, there's a lot of companies which have their second headquarters in Ireland. So Dublin's a really good city. It's a city which is more up my pace. It's not like London. जहाँ पे London I feel is बहुत बड़ा. It's too rush hour. मतलब बहुत भीड़ है, बहुत लोग जल्दी में रहते हैं. मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता ऐसा शहर. I like it a little bit more chill and a little bit more calm. Which is strange considering the fact that I stay in Gurgaon. But even in Gurgaon, I stay in a place which is not that crowded. It's not city center. It's slightly away from it. Like it's like 10 minutes from the main city center. 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever. um so I like peace, calm and stuff like that. इसलिए मैं डबलिन में रहता हूँ यार, वरना तो भाई लंदन आई वुड हैव लव टू लिव, बट इट्स वन much more expensive. It's too fast paced for me, दोस्तों. That's it. You got your tickets for 50. Oh my god. Premium tickets were around 150 and VIP were around 900. पता नहीं लाला तुम्हारा सीट गीक वीट गीक से करते हो क्या तुम? मैं तो वाइब के लिए गया था and it was magnificent experience. Felt so nice, to be honest. दिल खुश हो गया. That's amazing लाला. This was in NYC. NYC में तेको 50 की टिकट मिल गई. भैंस की आंख. No football talk, sorry. Um, सिडनी स्विनी का सोप वाटर खरीदा है क्या? नहीं यार. एंड आई थिंक ये सिंपिंग हरकतें सबको छोड़ देनी चाहिए. There's a reason ये सारी चीजें निकलती है मैन. बाथ वाटर वाली बकवास एंड एवरीथिंग. क्या ही करें. आप बहुत चिल आदमी लगते हो. एंड देन देयर इज अ मंकी मुझे आफ्टरवर्ड्स. थैंक्स डूड. um I'm a Chelsea fan. You're one of my favorite cricketers. Always super insightful. Equally, someone who has this great sense of humor. Keep it up. Thanks, yaar. Usto bhai. Utso bhai. Utso. Utso. I've seen Utsav. This is the first time I've seen Utsav. Does your name resemble Utsav? Because I'm guessing you're Roy. It's Bengali. So Utso. Or is it like a different, completely different meaning and I'm just being an idiot? Um, just completed bachelor in civil. Suggest me which master's program should you choose. Brother, I can't make that decision for you, man. आप पूरी जिंदगी मेरे डिसीजन पे थोड़ी बनाओ. मैं आपको बोलूंगा आप आई डोंट नो कारपेंट्री में मास्टर्स करो. आप कारपेंट्री थोड़ी करने लग जाओगे. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट यू लाइक, व्हाट यू आर इनटू, मैन. दैट्स व्हाट यू शुड बी डूइंग एक्चुअली. मेरे से बोलने से क्या होगा? Depends on what your aims are, what your goals are, what you want to do in life. That's how you should choose, not me. What did you study from where? So there is this thing called basics, which you can just write and you will find everything about me, I think. Well, not everything. Or is it basic? Yeah. So I stay in Dublin. I do my PhD in cybersecurity. Study abroad advice mujhse mat पूछना बस. But I did my computer science and engineering in undergrad, and I did my master's in international relations. So I have a very mixed bag in that sense, dost. What would you advise people in your early 20s? In the early 20s, I would say explore as much as you can. Start perceiving life how you want it to be, and dheere dheere start taking steps towards it. You are not as out of time as you think you are, and there is no race at this point of time. Everyone at 21 wants to be rich at 23 and then wants to be rich at 25. Trust me, breathe, figure out life, figure out yourself, and then go for it. There will be people who figure it out much before you. There will be people who will do much better than you because of generational wealth and stuff. Stop comparing, figure out your life, and फिर उसके बाद बहुत है. साइबर सिक्योरिटी में तो फ्यूचर बहुत है, राइट? डिपेंड्स मैन. देयर आर सो मेनी बैड साइबर सिक्योरिटी इंजीनियर्स एज वेल. So all of that stuff. When did I graduate? 22, then 27. 27. Yeah. No, not 22. I graduated in 2024. I did finished my undergrad. I dropped out beach mein basically. So yeah, how's my dating life? It's amazing. I've been dating the same beautiful woman for 6 years now. Cybersecurity ho gaya. I'm doing a professional course which has made it difficult to socialize and basically enjoy life. I hope this passes soon. Yeah, there are things in life sometimes which will isolate you from the rest of the world. It's probably beneficial for you in the long run. And that's not your fate. That's just a moment right now in your life. So relax, relax. It'll be good, man. Don't ask me if this is good course, that is good course. Everything is good if you like it. If you don't like it, then everything is terrible, man. I have no idea what IIT works on right now, man. Please don't ask me about IIT. Listen, man, I understand everyone has career questions. Do I look like a career counselor or a course? I'm here to talk about chill streams, not give career advice, man. And if I could give career advice, I would charge you for it. Um, so ask me some like non-footballing stuff. Life should not be football and padhai. That you cannot function like this. There should be more to life than this also. Um, like this guy, like Rhythms asked me about the video games I play. I'm playing Elden Ring Night Train, Battlefield 5, and Back for Blood. That's amazing. So I am switching between two games right now. One is FIFA FC 25. This is the first FC I've done in after so many years that I've played throughout the cycle. And the other thing I play is F1 25. So I'm playing those two things here. F1 and FC. दोनों EA games. Ugh. But उससे पहले मैं क्या खेलता था? I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, a beautiful RPG game. Amazing. So, yeah. Um, do you know any other languages other than English and Hindi since you live in Europe? I know basic French, basic to intermediate French, I know. And I know very, very basic German. Very basic German. That's it. Is it true people of my age are now earning much more than me, but they're not passionate about their thing? Honestly, there's such a you cannot generalize these things, right? Like for example, I'll give you an example, okay? I am 30, Mohawk is 30. Okay? Mohawk is probably like a couple of months or a few months older than I am. He is on 100K. I am on 27K. We both do the same thing. We talk about football. Sometimes you collaborate, and you already know there was this beach mein thoda sa hua tha apna. But there is no uniform weight about this, right? People have different life journeys. People have different ways they go about things, and they grow differently at different rates, man. So there's no one answer that will fit all, man. And that's it. चलो अपना बॉडी काउंट बता दो जीरो आई हैव जीरो बॉडी काउंट एक्चुअली सो या ऑल क्या करें आई एम दैट अनकैरिज्मेटिक दैट नहीं मिलता so zero body count. Are you coming to Scotland? I did just visit Edinburgh Rainbow Gamer last month. I was there for 4 days. I was planning to go to Belfast next week, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore. So I was going to go to Northern Ireland after this. Um, where are my travel plans? Hopefully somewhere in Europe, but I need to get on top of some PhD stuff. So we'll do a short chill stream kind of situation, and उसके बाद हम आराम से करेंगे. You've had an interesting career path. I do. I think it started off with something which was more of a necessity at that point of time. I think when I was graduating school, there was a very outright clear pathway of making it big in life, and that's what I chose. And eventually along the way I realized I don't really like it as much. Um, and so I decided to go on a journey where I do things which I really really like, which was international politics, and now technology and politics. And now I'm doing again something which I really really like, which is talk about football. And it's not easy, it takes time, it's exhausting coming up with ideas, keeping people engaged, sometimes obsessing over numbers, sometimes ignoring numbers, keeping it, not only something as just as a passion project, but also something you can make money off. Incentivizing super chats, incentivizing memberships, talking to people, building relationships, whether it's with the audience, whether it's with fellow creators, navigating complex situations, you know dealing with criticism, dealing with hate, dealing with trolling. It's a lot of things that you have to um take care of. So yeah, what happened to my beard? Nothing happened to my beard. If you're asking about this is either alopecia areata or some sort of autoimmune disease, which I don't know, which I'll only find out when I go back to India and get it checked by a dermatologist. Content creation advice: one, start. Two, there are some basic things you need to understand, which are, for example, you need good audio. People on the internet have so many things to watch. If your content is subpar in audio, at least the audio, people will tune out really really fast. People are so prone to hooks, so prone to things that keeps them stuck. But if your quality is really bad audio, at least audio wise, I think people will get turned off and they won't watch it as much. Video and visuals are a very important part, but I think audio is as important. So start, keep one basic thing really really good, which is either audio or video. I would recommend audio. um, because I think a lot of people just get by without any complex visuals and complex effects if they just learn how to talk properly. अगर आपने लोगों को पकड़ लिया, चाहे वो आपने 10 लोगों को ही पकड़ा हो, ये 10 लोगों को भी पकड़ना एक बहुत बड़ी बात होती है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग यू शुड बी हैविंग एन ऑडियो लेवल क्वालिटी की इफ यू गो लाइव देन सीधा 2000 लोग आ जाएंगे. इट्स गोना टेक टाइम. But the catch is you think of yourself as a net. The internet is a huge ocean. You are a net and the audience are fish. And you have to make sure your net is strong, it's the right net, everything, the bait and everything is fine so that people, if they tune in, they stay. So, for example, right now there are 145 people here. Okay? My job would be to make sure this number is 145 or there and thereabouts. Now, some people will leave because they don't like the conversation. Some people will leave because they're bored. Some people will leave because they prefer something else. That's completely fine, out of your hand. But if somebody does come, at any point of time, you should be so interesting or you should be looking or sounding so good that people stay. And that's how you go about it, man. Are you a Kindle or a hardcover? I'm more of a ebookish kind of person, man. 2 years ago, you did a horror stream with Sarabjit. Watched it yesterday, just loved it. I was very disappointed that not enough people showed up because it took me a lot of effort to get Sarabjit in for his stream. And people were dying, "Ki, Daksh bhai, when will you do horror stream?" But just nobody showed up. And that उसके बाद से मेरे को भी बुलाने में उसको शर्म है because I told him कि like a lot of people will show up because I was of the belief that a lot of people are interested in it. But ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, कुछ नहीं कर सकते उसका. What are you doing right now? Just if you see somebody asking this question, if you see somebody asking this question, what are you doing? Where do you stay? Just write exclamation basics, and you will get everything you want. Okay. Have you watched a lot of the Mysteries anime trailer? I was blown with the quality of. I haven't. I haven't. The anime I'm watching these days is called Fire Force. I've heard of Fire Force. I never got around to watching it. I just finished the first season, man. I just finished the first season. That's it. Um, Top three UK Arsenal content creators: Different Knock, Gooniverse, and Deluded Gooner. Harry Seymour is also really nice. Tom Canton is also very nice. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Um, okay. What else? What else? No football content, man. Please, no football questions. Man City Indian content creators की कमी है. No, I think Pranay is there, who I think is the biggest one. But there's plenty. I think there's sporting standpoint. You should go. They're building a community. आपको बहुत अच्छा लगेगा if you're a City fan. If you're not a fan of them, fair enough. I don't remember. I think Manas one day sent me a City content creator ki video, which is a good video, man. Wait, let me check. Where is it? Manas Kangera. His name is. Damn. Nope. I lost the link. Oh no, there it is. His name is Total City Football. He has 570 subscribers. You should go for him. I liked his video. I liked his video on Reinders and everyone. So go. There are people. You will have to find them. It'll take time, but you'll find them for sure. What do you think about India cricket stopping cricket to become global and regional power by not allowing Indian players to other countries? I honestly have no opinions on this. I don't think about cricket that deeply. For me, it's just an entertainment show if I do decide to watch it. Even if other than that, I don't really watch it, man. AFTV, Curtis Shaw, they're good. I don't like AFTV, man. I think um, they had a very nice mission in the beginning to give Arsenal fans a voice on the internet, and they've completely deviated from it. Now the speakers there are their own personalities. They do their own thing out of AFTV and stuff. They do their own thing on AFTV as well. But it's I don't feel it's as democratic as it used to be. There are sections about it कि हाँ हम बाकी fans को भी देते हैं, but people tune into AFTV for meltdowns now. And it's turned into an entertainment channel rather than a fan channel. So Fair enough, they do what they do, man. They make bank, they make money, so it is what it is, dude. You plan to visit Emirates, any suggestions for that? Yes. Make sure that if you're visiting the Emirates, do the stadium tour. And if you're doing the stadium tour, buy the official stadium tour from the Arsenal website. Otherwise, if they stop doing that, then they will have a few websites that they will recommend that you can buy the stadium tour tickets from. It's worth it. It's very, very nice. It's a guided tour and बहुत मजे आएंगे आपको. Other than that, walk around the area as well. The area of Islington is very, very nice. Apart from the stadium, visit the local pubs. Tollington is a very nice pub to visit and everything. बहुत मजे आएंगे आपको. म्यूजियम भी देखना, आर्सेनल की आर्मरी जो हमारा स्टोर है वहाँ पे मर्चेंडाइज है बहुत अच्छे अच्छे, वो भी देखना. मजे आएंगे आपको. 19 can't figure out what to do in the future. Is it normal? Very normal. Very, very normal. I think everyone knows what they want to do in life. They're just usually scared to think about it because they don't see a way forward using those things. What do you think about Trump? And oh, what a feud, man. Like, ट्रम्प ने बोल दिया एलॉन को कि मैं तेरे को मैंडेट नहीं करूंगा कि सब ईवीज लें, और एलॉन ने बोल दिया कि तू पीडोफाइल है. दैट्स क्रेजी, मैन. In general, fans की कमी नहीं. I don't think so. The reason Mana sent me that video were two reasons. One, the video was decent, and two, there's a lot of City fan channels actually popping up, and that's because there's a lot of City fans actually popping up, and you will see a lot of PSG fans now also popping up. So I think these are just old wale jokes ki fans nahi and everything. So all that stuff. Guys, I'll try my best to answer as many questions as possible, but if you really want your question asked, suction की तरह super chat कर दो. Even if it's $40, I'll try my best to answer it and I'll spend proper time in it. Yeah, I've seen. I haven't completed Apothecary Diaries. I'll tell you where I watched Apothecary Diaries till. I think that episode जहाँ पे somebody has put poison into one of the concubines का खाना or something. I've seen it till that point of time. I haven't seen it after. It's a very interesting show, man. Apothecary Diaries is beautifully made. I really, really like it, man. A chill book to read depends on what you like for chilling, man. Nope, nope, nope. Man, I don't like transfer updates. I don't even open Twitter during this time. Fabrizio, different type of hair we go bola jayega. Yeah, no, 100%, man. Football is a bit too much now. Most famous person in your contacts is probably. Depends on what you mean by famous. If you mean by like somebody who's well known in terms of like the world and stuff, then it's probably my dad. Um, but he's not known in most social circles. He's very well known in the medical circles. Otherwise, if you mean socially, it's probably Baba only, I think. Baba, Muktesh, Divyansh. Yeah, that's basically it, man. What is my Insta ID? It is at football w daksh. So you can go and check, or just go on Instagram and say football with Daksh. Who is my dad? My dad is. मैं नहीं बता सकता. अरे नहीं यार, he's just a doctor and he's a very well respected doctor. That's it. Have you played Witcher? I finished it and now I'm playing RDR2. What a game, bhai. Witcher is one of my favorite games, man. Witcher के साथ people struggle because they can't wait for the story to build up. But once you get into the thick of the Witcher storyline, it is one of the best. Absolutely one of the best, man. Rank Indian football content creators, my top 5. I mean, I think there are like so many people who deserve a good mention, man. So many people who don't have big channels, but they do such a fantastic work. It feels a bit impossible to do it, but my top 5 who I usually watch. I'll go with Yash. No particular order, okay? Yash, Mohak, Divyansh, Muktesh, Manas Nidhi, Baba, Zishan. These are my creators who I usually always watch. Please don't ask me what about this guy, what about that guy. These guys are my friends and I watch all of them. Like अभी मैंने Chonky का नाम नहीं लिया, but Chonky is there. I watch every Chonky video religiously. तो ये सारी चीजें होती है मैन. But if you want five in, okay, let's do five in ranked. All right, chat. Let's do five in ranked. In number five, my personal choice. All right, let's start with number one. For me, number one, Zishan. I think the variety, the dedication, and the hard work he does, it's more than anything. So I'll put Zishan number one. Number two, I'll put Baba. Same reasons. The variety, the type of content, and the way he conducts himself, it's too good. Three, I'll put Manas Nidhi. Um, fourth, I'll put Muktesh. Fifth, I'll put Mohak. Divyansh doesn't upload these days उतना ज़्यादा यार. Like I used to tune into his football daily a lot, but अब उसका football daily भी daily नहीं रह गया. I love his streams though. Like when Divyansh is online, I watch Divyansh streams. Buys a rich person bought New Jersey. I spent my entire budget on three jerseys, bhai. I bought the Retro Madrid white, Retro Madrid black, which I wore yesterday, and the new Arsenal one. अगर मैं वेट करता 2-3 महीने मेरे को बहुत डिस्काउंट पे मिल जाती, बट मैं नहीं कर सकता वेट. इट्स द आर्सेनल किट मैन. Number one next. Thank you so much, brother. How to deal with female toxicity and bullying in a female dominated field of interiors, someone who's not an assertive person. Look, man, there is this thing which I read which is very impactful, which is closed mouths don't get fed. अगर आपका मुंह बंद रहेगा, you will not get fed. असर्शन के साथ कोई पैदा नहीं होता है, आपको असर्शन दिखानी पड़ती है, एक्सप्रेस करनी पड़ती है. एंड देर इज नो वे आई कैन टेल यू हाउ टू सर्वाइव, because the only way to survive is to be assertive about what you are. That's it, man. For me, number one is Daksh, second is Just. Thank you so much, guys. I didn't want to put myself in anywhere in that list because I genuinely feel there's too many people who are so much better than me. I think like I was talking to Chonky also today, and I was telling him ki like Chaos Club ki aaj ki video, enjoyed it so much, man. It's like a 50-minute video, and I don't think I felt like boring. Yeah, it's dragging on and stuff. It's really good content, dude. And I think what makes it click really a lot is chemistry. Um, and I think एक चीज यही होती है दोस्तों. A lot of people create groups, um, abroad, whatever, wherever they do. Collaborations होती रहती, but if you don't have chemistry, you can sense it. You can just sense there is no chemistry, and chemistry doesn't have to be like um, gali galoch or fun. All it can be all of those things, but it doesn't have to be gali galoch, bakchodi, and everything. Chemistry you can build in so many different ways. Like I think one of the reasons I really like Baba's content is because I think he has this knack of building a chemistry and adjusting to the vibe no matter who it is. Baba doesn't look out of place when it's with Muktesh. Baba doesn't look out of place when it's with me, whether it's with Manas Nidhi, whether it's with Zishan, anyone else. So chemistry building is a very big thing, which is why I think Chaos Club is so good. Um, they have incredible chemistry, and I genuinely feel, if there was anyone else also there in that Chaos Club, mujhe nahi lagta it would have been the same thing. Is the perfect balance of some really unserious personalities in a good way. Unserious matlab bakchodi karne wale. A little bit of balance, I think, and I think the age is also like really good. Like I personally feel I would be so out of place in that area because my personality is completely different from those guys, right? So I think they're doing a fantastic job, and I think they've created it really, really nicely. That's what I feel. आज की वीडियो देख के तो मुझे बहुत मजा आया. Any idea how to deal with stubborn orthodox parents with respect to relationship? I'm in a catch 22 situation. Ooh, man. Look, dude, there will be only one winner in this scenario, either you or your parents. You can't be keeping everyone happy, yourself, your partner, and your parents. You will have to choose somebody. अपने दिल पे पत्थर रखो या दूसरे के दिल पे पत्थर रखो, एंड आपके ऊपर है अल्टीमेटली. रियलिटी आपके पास है. ईदर बी एज इंडिपेंडेंट एज पॉसिबल कि you are capable of making your own decisions, or you accept that आप ऐसे ही हो. Oh, underrated, man. Both Ajay Bhai, Vedant, Football Unfiltered, these guys, Ankit Bhai, all of these guys, man, deserve so much more. Deserve so much, so much, so much more. So much more. Hardest thing to do in a group is maintaining it for a long time. I agree. It's a challenging aspect to it. But like I said, I think you can artificially keep pumping content, but if there's no chemistry, it will start reflecting in the way you put out your content, and it will start reflecting in the way the audience perceives it as well. Nothing in the world is permanent, of course. But I personally feel they've nailed the hardest part, which is getting the chemistry, man. Five best actors who haven't won the Oscars. Oh my god. There's so few good actors that I remember who haven't won the Oscars. I mean, I don't know. नहीं यार, I really can't think of any, man. आप बता दो, आर्थन भाई। शूटर कौन से बढ़िया हैं खेलने के लिए सोच रहा हूँ स्टार्ट डिपेंड्स इफ यू वांट लाइक कंपेटिटिव एफपीएस डू यू जस्ट वांट अ गन गेम all those things. Do I use Linux? No, because my even though I'm in cybersec, most of my thing has to do with the technological fallout in politics. So it's more of research. I don't really have to use Linux, although I do know how to. Jake Gyllenhaal, probably one. Yeah, that's great. Arjun Kapoor, for sure, of course. Johnny Depp, true, 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 true. Daksh Bhai, how has the rebrand of the channel been? Fundamentally, what changes do you feel football with Daksh compared to A for Arsenal? I think I've talked about this, yes, Sarvagya Bhai. One of the biggest changes is when people discover this channel, they are more prone to listen to me. They're more prone to accepting me as an Arsenal fan because it is a football with Daksh channel. People are more accepting about the fact that I can make content on other clubs and I am still an Arsenal fan. The problem with A for Arsenal was um, that when people saw the name A for Arsenal, they assumed it's Arsenal only, and then there was already a sort of like in content creation, especially if you're a growing content creator. मेरे हिसाब से you need to be nailing your first impressions, ठीक है? Now, if you're seeing a reel on, let's say, I don't know, bad transfers by Chelsea, for example, from an Arsenal fan, you're already behind. You're already behind because the name says A for Arsenal, talking about Chelsea. You've already made up your mind, ये तो बकवास ही करेगा, without actually listening to the content or why the rationale of bad transfers by Chelsea exists. If you see it from football with Daksh, it's a sense of neutrality. So people become a little more accepting of your point of view. Of course, when they realize Arsenal fan hai, ye hai, wo hai, then yeah, those things come up. But the attrition rate, the people who will reject your point of view, वो बहुत ज़्यादा कम हो जाता है मेरे हिसाब से. Other than that, I don't think I've started growing or slowing down faster or slower like that. I think it's fun, but I also think A for Arsenal was a great name, but it wasn't a great business decision, and that's what I feel. Because I think for two reasons. One, Arsenal fan base in India isn't as big as compared to United or Liverpool or Barca or Madrid. Even Chelsea for that matter, maybe slightly bigger than Chelsea. Um, it is big, but it's not online as much. It's not online as much, and जो online है वो Instagram पे है, YouTube पे नहीं है. So you have to capture as many audiences as possible. An Arsenal fan talking about wow, Barca doing this, Barca fans might step in because सबको अपनी तारीफें सुननी है and everything, but other people will sort of reject it. I feel a more neutral name has sort of helped me, but maybe that works for some people and doesn't work with other people. I think Drogba is a very neutral name. Menace and the Monk is a very neutral name. Muktesh is a neutral name. Divyansh is a pretty neutral name. Chonky is a very neutral name. YGR is a neutral name. But then you also have people like Mohawk with one MUFC. It's pretty blatantly there in the name, and he grows up very, very fast. He has a very dedicated audience. He has a live audience, um, which is even more sometimes than other creators who are bigger than him in terms of like subscriber numbers and stuff like that. So, मुझे लगता है personally that there is no one right way as long as you want to communicate a particular thing. I wanted to communicate football. I'm an Arsenal fan, but that doesn't really make it my entire personality. Of course, I love Arsenal. I live and breathe Arsenal and stuff like that. But I consume football in general. I want to talk about Spurs. I want to talk about Chelsea. I want to talk about United, Barca, Madrid, all these things. But the problem was, as an Arsenal fan, it just changed into the whole औकात वाला discourse, right? कि तू Arsenal है, तू क्यों बोल रहा है? And so when my views were being disregarded, not because they were wrong, but because I was an Arsenal fan, that is when I decided I need to change a little bit. You and Ziba didn't collaborate earlier, but now we are seeing multiple collaborations between you both. How did this friendship happen? Z and me, we always wanted to collaborate. At least I did for sure. Z also. Why would I even say that? But yeah, we both wanted to collaborate. The problem was that the time difference makes it very difficult to collaborate with all the streamers. Yeah. For me right now, it's 6 p.m. This is peak time to actually go live. But for some other people, it's time to go to sleep and stuff like that. When Z was free, I was in college or I was working. When I was free, Z was बहुत रात हो गई है या फिर he's doing some watch along and stuff. So the timing just hardly matched. It's only in the last 1 year that I have had a lot more time in my hands, and Z and I ki sort of timings match okay is when I can collaborate. Like for example, there was supposed to be a Baba and Lols which was supposed to happen yesterday, but I'm so busy I can't really make time for it right now. तो वही वाली बात है यार दोस्तों. When you're changing a channel cover subscribe count, yeah. So the app I use to automatically update that the web page is sort of broken, so I can't really change it, and I'm stuck until the developers actually change it. So either I have to create a custom cover page for this, or I'm stuck with this for a while, man. City ka fan base chota hai? Yeah, but I think it's growing, and I think it's growing the fastest when it comes to Premier League clubs. I personally believe that. I think जहाँ तक मुझे पता है मैन सिटी जो क्लब है हैज ऑल्सो ट्राइड इन इन्वेस्टिंग इन फैन supporters group in India, but it's not really worked out, and it's gonna take a little bit of time मेरे हिसाब से for City to have a proper cult fan base. They're growing really fast. There is a growing definitely noticeable presence, but it's still not big enough right now. Z is very knowledgeable. Yeah, this is why like I always watch Z's video. He always brings in things which I don't consider, and I like that. I like getting all these perspectives. What is the procedure to join you guys on stream? Want to join you guys and watch along and all? Well, I don't even think it's purely numbers, although numbers is like a very basic requirement. Otherwise, once we like first of all, people do watch alongs differently. Mohak and I, we do watch alongs just by ourselves. Z does watch alongs just by himself. Muktesh just by himself. Divyansh mostly by himself. Baba does it with other people. Nidhi and Manas do it together. So that's one difference. You will have to find somebody who does watch alongs with other people. Two, specifically in the circle, man, I mean, there is no right way, man. As long as you're a good content creator, you will be a part of it. People will notice you, people will get you. That's how it started for me, although I think I'm actually very lucky. But you just have to do it, man. Dheere dheere. Storytelling skills are too good. This is why he's cracked the shorts wala game, right? I tried doing what he was doing, which is short form content, but talking about facts and stories and stuff. I couldn't hack it though. I couldn't hack it. And it's simply because the way I speak and the way he speaks is very different. The way I speak is also about more conducive to live streams where I talk, interact, speak, talk back, engage, dive a little bit deeper. I can't rush with it and I can't maintain a flow when it requires in the short form content. कोशिश कर रहा हूँ मैं, but he's absolutely cracked it, man. Have you thought to start a Twitch channel? You can watch stuff there without copyright. I know, I have, but the problem is Indian audience hates migrating, man, and Twitch doesn't really have a big Indian audience. And Twitch is super populated, by the way. It's super duper populated. At any point of time on Twitch, there are so many streamers live. It's so difficult to get yourself noticed there. There is this Indian content creator I watch. She's a gamer. Her name is Zaya. Okay, XYAA. Very good, like very entertaining, chill streamer. Achhi games karti and everything. She's like a really nice streamer. I really enjoy watching her streams. I'll put her streams on while I'm working and stuff. So Zaya also used to be on Twitch. That's how I actually discovered her. I was on Twitch one day watching somebody, and I just think like let's check. Tags में India डालता हूँ. Let's see if there are any Indian streamers. And Zaya was live, and then another dude was live who's playing chess. So I was like, ठीक है, let's check out the chess dude. ठीक है, he was fine. Didn't really click with me. Went on Zaya's stream. It was fun. Um, but then like उस time भी the viewership was very very less. I think then she migrated to YouTube, and then one day she came into my recommend. I was like, damn, it's the same chick. तो मैंने लगाया, and now it's growing a lot. So Twitch is a very attractive option, but Twitch is an option which I don't think मेरे हिसाब से will work out, man. His police reel was goated. Celebration police reel, yeah. जाया के साथ कोलैबोरेट कर लो यार. मेरे को गेमिंग नहीं आती, एंड वो ऐसी है. बाबा ऑल्सो सीज क्रिकेट. नो, 100%, 100%. जाया इज वन ऑफ योर फेवरेट्स. सो इट्स गुड टू सी दैट वी हैव सम कॉमन. या पबजी पीसी करती थी एग्जैक्टली. अब तो आई थिंक शी इज डूइंग नाइट ट्रेन एंड स्टफ. सो yeah, she's one of the creators I watch. I watch her, I watch Beast Boy, Shubh, Coco Golf 1. Congratulations to Coco Golf. Oh, you're talking about tennis, huh? Coco Golf is tennis? I don't even know. Yeah, American tennis player. Coco Golf. Um, so yeah. I think you should do more Hindi videos, as I feel your videos don't reach masses as it's mostly English. What a strange conundrum, right? I was thinking my videos don't reach the masses because I do it in Hindi. You'd be very surprised actually if you go into detailed analytics about the videos. So many people who watch the videos are from the south of India. There's, I think, mostly people are from Delhi and Bombay, but there's a very huge portion of people who are in the southern states. And I'll be honest, I've lived in the southern states. They can manage with Hindi, but they don't prefer Hindi, and which is fine for me. English, I think, is something जो सब कर सकते हैं. And so I do this broken, जहाँ पे मैं बीच में हिंदी में भी बोलता हूँ, and I speak in English as well in the middle. So all these things I feel are there. Lived where in South India? I stayed in Manipal and for my college, and I also interned in Bangalore for a few months. So मैं Bangalore में माराथली में रहता था, and Manipal in Udupi, in Karnataka as well. Zibai always says he has a soft spot for Arsenal, and he always roots for Arsenal in the Premier League. I think we're a very rootable team. I think the ethos of the club, barring what we're doing lately, is very nice. It's always been an attractive club in terms of the brand of football we play. So, yeah. Prediction for the NBA finals, rooting for Pacers. I wanted Shai to win, man. But let's see what Halliburton does, what plans he has. Even I'm studying Manipal right now. Amazing, Prathamesh. Enjoy karo yaar. Manipal is a beautiful, beautiful place. Manipal is the sort of place which I love because it's so chill and calm and nice. That's the kind of place I want to be in. If I have an option to go somewhere and retire, I would go to Manipal. The weather is nice. It's a small town. The people are nice. There's so many things to like. There are not many things to do, but there are beaches there. A little road trip aage jaake, you'll see mountains and hills. You'll see the ghats. You'll see waterfalls. There's so much natural beauty. The weather can obviously hinge between extreme rain and humidity. I love it, man. Though it's if you live in Manipal long enough, you will build connections with the locals, man. Udupi is there. The festivals there are amazing. The food there is amazing. I mean, you literally are right next to the home of Udupi cuisine, man. What else do you want? In my years of Manipal, I made friends with so many bar owners, servers, restaurants, bouncers. Manipal was fun, though. You're from Mangalore? Amazing. I remember. So the first time I went to Manipal was in 2013. And that time, in 2013, you will not believe it. In 2013, Manipal did not have a single movie theater. So when I had to go and watch a movie, I had to take a bus from Manipal to Mangalore. That was a 1.5 hour bus. ठीक है? 1.5 hour की बस लेनी पड़ती थी. फिर आप वहाँ पे जाते थे भारत सिनेमास पे. Then you watch the movies. So, if your show is at 2 p.m., you need to reach there by 1:30. for which you need to leave the bus stop at 12, for which you need to start getting ready at 9:30. uh, सब लोग मिलेंगे, ये सब होगा, फिर 1.5 घंटे की बस होती थी, फिर आप मूवी देखते थे 3 घंटे की, फिर आप बस से वापस आते. सो इट यूज टू बी एन entire day to go watch a movie. Now there's Inox, now there's another Bharat Cinemas in Manipal, now there are two cinemas in Manipal. But yeah, man. Now Manipal has changed compared. So I've been to Manipal twice in my life. Not like twice, but I had like long stays in Manipal twice in my life. Once when I was 18 to 21, and then 25 to 27. And both times Manipal was just a completely different world. Okay. Um, First time Manipal looked like proper town. Like town कहते थे, जिसको हम town कहते हैं, our iteration of just above a village sort of town, that was Manipal. जो रोड्स होती थी बीच में डिवाइडर्स नहीं होते थे, ट्रैफिक जैम्स कभी नहीं देखे थे मैंने मणिपाल में, इतनी कम व्हीकल्स होती थी. There were only a few places to go out to eat and drink. So there used to be DT, which DT is, if you're in Manipal, you know DT. Okay. um, there was Big Boss or 0 degrees, so that's what it's called. There was Remix, which is now renamed to something else, and the and Eye of the Tiger, which used to be, I think, Drunken Monkey at one point of time. So Eye of the Tiger used to be there. So these were four places you'd frequent. There was another one. Now I forgot. Oh, it was called Blue Lagoon, which was which was like 30 minutes away in an auto. But that was the hippest place to be, Blue Lagoon. So these were the places you loved being in Manipal in 2013 to 2016. When I came back to Manipal, COVID and post COVID, that to matlab was an insane place to be. Um, Everything, there's so many things to do now. So Edge, oh my god, Edge used to be called, fuck, what was Edge called यार before? अब तो Edge बोलते हैं उसको. um, but उसका बीच में कुछ और नाम था. You were 18 in 2013, damn. Yeah. You graduated in 2024, fantastic यार अभिषेक. बहुत बढ़िया, अच्छी बात है यार. Proud moment as an Indian, we beat Japan, became the fourth largest GDP. What's your thought now that we're more developed than Japan? We're not more developed, our GDP is higher than Japan. Have you been to hill stations in India? I am from Sikkim. I have been to Sikkim. I've been to Sikkim, I've been to Missouri. Those are the only two hill stations I've been to. All right, let me see. I think there's some chats that I missed. Sid has become a member. Love you, Daksh. Bhai. 10 months complete कर ली Sid ने. Raj says 16 महीने हो गए भाई. Raj has been here for 16 months. And that's crazy. Give me a second, chat. All right. Um, no wonder. Okay. Have you watched Dandada? Yeah, I finished Dandada. Anime मैंने देख लिया. Did you give bits? I did give bits. I have obviously did not make bits. Will Hansi flick? No football. We ain't doing football today. Do Bollywood and Indian movies release in the city you stay? Yeah. There is this theater called Cine World. Let me show you what's there on Cine World today. Cine World, Dublin. Latest movies, Cine World. चलो साथ में देखते हैं दोस्तों क्या क्या movies है Cine World पे. Um, yeah. So there's Mission Impossible, Lilo Stitch, Ballerina, Salt Path, How to Train Your Dragon. What is that? Final Destination, Bloodlines, fun movie. Ooh, F1 is out. Nice. June 25. It's not out. 18 दिन है. 28 years later देखनी है Karate Kid Legends, Clown in a Cornfield, which is going to be a nice horror movie, I hope. And I think, where are the Bollywood movies, man? Usually तो तुम लोग ऐसे तेलुगु तमिल films भी promote करते रहते हो. That's crazy. Okay, well, it's not showing today, I guess. But yeah, these are the sort of movies which are available. Karate Kid, Sinners, Houseful 5. So Houseful 5 is here. Thug Life is here. Tamil mein. 28 weeks later. Oh, अच्छा वो तो pre-order है. Supersonic, Ilio, F1, and there's a secret screening on July 7th. Okay, thanks so much. But yeah, they usually have all these things, man. Um, John Wick Ballerina review. Haven't seen it, man. New Mission Impossible is fantastic. साला Tom Cruise क्या क्या करेगा और Nidhi said it's not that great, man. Houseful 5 लगी है Houseful 5 लगी भी है. How to Train Your Dragon is one of your favorites. Amazing. What's Bunny Girl Senpai? I have not heard of it. How do you rate Dandana? One of my favorite animes, man. So much fun. So much fun. I love the art style. I love the characters, dude. Insane. The story is obviously fine, but the characters and the vibe is amazing. Art style भी बहुत बढ़िया है. Favorite movie of SRK? मैं हूं ना. I think it's the best SRK movie I've seen. मैं हूं ना, Om Shanti Om, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, My Name is Khan. I'm a huge SRK fan. I love SRK. No matter what he makes, no matter how crap it is, I will watch every SRK movie. I just love SRK, man. Mani Ratnam is Thug Life's ka director. Amazing. Have you watched You? Like I watched like 2 seasons of it, man. Third season onwards नहीं देखा मैंने. SRK और सलमान. SRK all day. स्वदेश amazing. जवान भी बहुत अच्छी लगी मुझे. फुल मेटल अल्केमिस्ट देखूं या डायरेक्ट ब्रदरहुड? दोनों देख ले यार. दोनों देख ले, मजे कर. भुकचुक माफ राजकुमार disappointed fans. Okay. Sports movie. I love He Got Game by Spike Lee. He Got Game is really nice. Remember the Titans, very nice. Dhandanadan Goal is very nice. I really like the Goal trilogy though. But usme bhi first movie I really like. Second onwards they started ruining it. It's a very good slice of life romance anime. Give it. Don't judge from the title. I don't mind. I don't mind. Like I remember, what's that anime called? I went on Crunchyroll and I put on a random anime. ठीक है, उसमें सरप्राइज मी का एक ऑप्शन था और लाइक रैंडम का ऑप्शन था. तो ट्रेंडिंग पे जाके रैंडम चूज करता है. एंड उस टाइम दिस एनिमे कॉल्ड आलिया हाइड्स अ फीलिंग इन रशियन. इट गॉट पुट ऑन. आई लाइक ठीक है देख लेते हैं. एंड इट वाज नाइस. इट वाज क्यूट. It's not my kind of anime, but it was nice, and I ended up watching the entire season. It was nice. It was funny. So yeah, I like that. Then there was also, अरे यार, somebody recommended me. So this friend of mine, she recommended this romance anime to me. What was the name? मैं भूल गया यार. जिसके अंदर वो दोनों एक दूसरे से लड़ते रहते हैं कि कौन एडमिट करेगा कि एक दूसरे पे क्रश. मैं नाम भूल गया उसका. एंड में इट्स लाइक सम रियली ग्रैंड रोमांटिक जेस्चर समथिंग. आई फॉरगॉट इट्स नेम आल्सो नाउ. फक. बट अपेरेंटली इट्स अ वेरी बिग एनिमे. हाइक्यू देखा है. डार्क देखा है. What TV show am I watching? I ain't watching any TV show right now, man. Really don't have the time. I just anime पे निकल जाता है मेरा टाइम. मनीपॉल बहुत अच्छी है. भाग मिल्खा भाग बहुत अच्छी है. चैन कुली की मैन कुली. सिनर्स देखी है मैंने IMAX पे. Amazing. My dad's a urologist, man. Kidneys and all. Born Identity. Amazing. Code Geass नहीं देखा मैंने actually यार. Thug Life is worse than Household 5. No one expected this. Bloody Thug Life, man. Yeah, I watched Vinland Saga. Amazing anime, bhai. No enemies. Ultimate Muscle. I haven't. Oh yes, Kaguya-sama, Love is War. Yes. Love is War is hilarious, man. Hilarious. Best animes I watched: AOT, Naruto, Death Note, Vinland, um, Ippo. Solo leveling bhi. I like solo leveling. I know people don't like solo leveling a lot. They hate isekais. But yeah. Jersey कितनी की बड़ी says Bipra bhai? Jersey was 10K INR. 100 euros. 9K INR. Attack on Titan. Demon Slayer, I really, really like. Promised Neverland first season. I've never watched Promised Neverland, and I also haven't watched Hunter x Hunter. मॉन्स्टर मेरे को रेनेसो बोलता रहता है मॉन्स्टर देखो मैंने बस देखा ही नहीं जाता मुझसे आई डोंट नो व्हाई मैन डिड यू प्ले बैटलफील्ड गेम आई कंप्लीटेड वन अ फ्यू डेज अगो आई हैव प्लेड द ओरिजिनल बैटलफील्ड सीरीज अप टिल 2142 द ओरिजिनल 2140 और 42 वट एवर इट वॉज फिर 5 खेली एंड हार्ड लाइन खेली है मैंने ब्लू लॉक आवाश ऑफ कोर्स बोथ ऑफ देम फैंटास्टिक एनिमेज भाई Oh, you're asking between these two? I prefer Blue Lock, man. Although, one criticism which I can't unsee after watching a review of Blue Lock is that it's a slideshow anime. There's hardly any animation until the big episodes. Like, which is, I understand, but it's also sort of disappointing कि अगर तुम ब्लू लॉक का लास्ट दो एपिसोड्स देखोगे अभी जो recent season आया था what incredible anime man. Um, but I think the music in Blue Lock is insane. That music, जब बारू scores, ठीक है? Oh my god! Everything turns red. There's like some heavy metal playing. Um, the crowd starts getting into it. That's insane. But again, there's no animation, but the music is just so moving. There is also this point in the first season when I think Chigri accelerates for the first time. That was insane as well for me. So वो music भी मेरे साथ रहता है. Awashi in general is a nicer story. I feel it's a much more vulnerable story. I have watched Ford versus Ferrari. Last Bollywood movie you saw in theaters. Ooh, good question actually. Oh, don't really know, man. Don't really remember actually. It's been so long. Crazy. I think it was Pathan only. I'm not even joking. I think it was Pathan. Uh, you watch Naruto, but One Piece is too long. I watched Naruto when I was a kid, brother. And I stopped at Shippuden. I haven't watched Boruto. So Shippuden के बाद से मैंने नहीं देखा. But that used to be like कॉलेज अंडरग्रेड में ब्रो किसी के पेन ड्राइव में होते थे 1000 एपिसोड तो दे देता था. Okay. 3-2 for me was a good movie, fantastic. Do you watch K dramas? I do not. Have you watched Kaiju number 8? I'd have. It's nice and fun. नया सीजन तो नहीं है ना उसका. Oh, the manga is ending? Crazy. Oh, it's ending prematurely or what? Sucks. Try 7. It's a very underrated movie. I know. 7's a really, really good movie, dosto. I've played Until Dawn. Listen, man, uh, I've used my college and masters and undergrad and my free time very, very well to watch all the animes, play all the games and everything. I have enjoyed life a lot. As I've watched The Office as well. Until Dawn is an underrated horror game. I think it's one of the best. But I think Man of Medan, I think that's the other one they have made. I think Man of Medan was really, really cool. Erased देखा है? नहीं देखा मैंने. Best Tekken and Resident Evil, Tekken 3, followed by Tekken 5. Resident Evil 2 is the best one. The old original Resident Evil 2. Killian Bedbug. Bedbug. फ्री रन देखा है, देख रहा हूँ मैं. अभी मैंने फ्री रन कहाँ तक देखा है, जहाँ पे आई वॉच इट स्पोरेडिकली. So they were looking for flowers to put near the statue. That is where I watched it till. I have zero expectations from movies, man. Actually, Lighthouse पे भी कुछ movie लगी हुई है. Maybe after the stream I can actually go and watch some movie. Phoenician Scheme, Wes Anderson movie. Maybe I actually go to Ballerina right now. Oh fuck, it's done for today. Fuck, कल आएगी Ballerina movie. Encampments, वो तो गाजा के ऊपर है. To Die For, already running. Heat, oh, I might actually go and watch Heat today, दोस्तों. I might go and watch Heat today. Sinners देख ली, Dangerous Animals. What's this about? Okay. Flow is an animated movie. Piano teacher. Repressed middle-aged woman who teaches piano at the Vienna Conservatory. David Attenborough. Ballad. Blah 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 blah. Final Destinations देख ली. How to Train da 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 देख ली. Mission Impossible Monday आएगी अब और crazy. Alright दोस्तों. Maybe I'll go watch. Maybe I'll go watch Heat. Yeah, of course man. Joint जला के लैपटॉप में देखो. जॉइंट वॉइंट नहीं मैन. ये सारी चीजों की उम्र हो गई मेरी अब. कौन है मैसेज कर रहा है? Hateful Eight. I'll see. Ange को नहीं. No football. He a unk now. I am an unk dude. I am an unk. Isekai is like a power fantasy where you just eventually get too OP for the plot to even matter. Like Jinwoo को मैंने पूरा I've read the entire solo leveling. But a minor spoiler is there's only one time Jinwoo looks in danger. That's it, man. And even then he gets saved by the plot. I watch Sinners, brother. I watch Sinners. Godfather of Isekai is jobless reincarnation. Sinners is fire, dude. Michael B. Jordan did really, really well. Haley Steinfeld did really, really well. I think the main villains, the main guy who was the villain, the main vampire, I think he was really cool, man. Baki actors were also really, really nice. But Michael B. Jordan, man, what a guy. What a guy. Summertime rendering देखा नहीं देखा है. Would you watch Apothecary Diaries? If हाँ, I would recommend it, man. It's a very good anime to sink your time into. My God, so many animes, huh? You guys like really, really watch animes. I have watched it. Full मस्ती खोर है. बहुत मजे आते हैं. And the end was really nice. Is it legal? It's not. But as in any place where it's not legal, you can find it wherever the hell you want, man. जहाँ पे भी मन हो आपको मिल तो जाएगा वहाँ पे. तो इसकी कोई टेंशन नहीं है. Absolutely कोई टेंशन नहीं है. But I ain't into all of this stuff, man. Josie the Tiger and Fish anime. No, I haven't, dude. Hello, I want to eat your pancreas. Thank you so much, Sanidhya. Which Call of Duty series do you like? Cold War. Cold War, I think, is the best Call of Duty I've seen. After the Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, original trilogy जो थी. Modern Warfare trilogy के बाद, I think Cold War is the best one, yeah. You look unemployed? That's what I'm saying, man. I've had people forget, man. I'm 31, bro. I've been watching anime since I was 14. So yeah. Favorite beers and whiskey in India? Ooh. See, I like wheat beers, man. I'm a huge wheat beer guy. मुझे wheat beer बड़ी पसंद है. Whiskey, I like Black Dog. I like बाकी मुझसे नहीं बैठती. I'm so sorry, man. Black Dog's the best. Haven't watched Hunter x Hunter. Can't say. Are you a full-time YouTuber? Nah. You're 31. What? I am 31. That's true. No football, Adil bhai. No football. There are, I think Mohak and Divyansh are streaming. So if you want football, I think you can go on their streams. Not even joking, dosto. Even Vivek is doing so. If you want Arsenal streams, you can go on Vivek's channel on Being Sarangi. Who else? Is anyone else live? I don't think so. Divyansh, Mohak, Vivek, all of them are streaming right now. So you can go and talk football there. I really don't mind. I really don't mind. You think AOT is overrated? क्यों? Gaurav, AOT, I think. See, अगर आप एक बार AOT देखोगे, you can probably hate it for the build-up and stuff. But if you rewatch it, you kind of already see the scenes because you know what's going to happen and you can already catch these things by. That's insane. Saksham bhai, no football, man, please. Yes, brother, हमने देखा है. मुझे एक ना एनिमे लिस्ट बना देनी चाहिए जो लोग पूछ सकते हैं कि आपने ये देखा, आपने वो देखा है नहीं. Recommend a movie masterpiece? Watch Shawshank Redemption. You'll like it a lot. Watch The Godfather. I think you'll like it a lot. Um, एक second. रुक, मोहक का टेक्स्ट आया. मोहक बहनचोद अभी स्ट्रीम कर मुझे लिख भी रहा है. Okay. Inglorious Bastards, good movie. No Country for Old Men. Django Unchained, good movie. Fight Club, great movie. देखो भाई, आपको जिसको भी रिकमेंडेशन चाहिए आप चैट में पूछ लिया करो. लोगों ने मुझसे ज़्यादा देखे हैं. इंटरस्टेलर तो आई थिंक इज द मास्टरपीस मैन. ब्यूटीफुल मास्टरपीस दोस्तों. अच्छा, उसने बंद कर दी स्ट्रीम. तब भी. ओके. ओल्ड बॉय. आई एम एन ओल्ड बॉय मैन. नेपाली सिटीजन्स. सी आई एम टेलिंग यू, सिटी फैंस बहुत ज़्यादा आ रहे हैं आजकल. एंड इट्स अ गुड थिंग. इट्स अ गुड थिंग. व्हाट आर यू एंड मोहक कुकिंग? नथिंग मैन. शटर आइलैंड आ रहा. अंडररेटेड मूवी. बहुत अच्छी मूवी है शटर आइलैंड. आर्केन इज अ मस्ट वॉच. आई हर्ड गुड थिंग्स अबाउट इट. आईपीएल फाइनल्स देखा? नहीं देखा मैन. एमआई निकल के तो क्या ही देखना फायदा का. कुरुको ऑफ कोर्स वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट. वन ऑफ माय फर्स्ट एनिमेस डूड. What am I? I'm a PhD brother. I'm a PhD. Downloading RDR2 right now. You will enjoy it. Take your time with the movie, by the way. You will enjoy it a lot. 24-25 सीजन वीडियो बेस्ट था. थैंक्स डूड. मैं ऐसे ना नेक्स्ट सीजन ऑनवर्ड्स मंथली बनाऊंगा. लाइफ ऑफ पाई देखा है? लाइफ ऑफ पाई भी देखी है मैंने. 7 year कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विद गिटन्स, चेल्सी एंड डॉटमंस. क्या ही कर सकते हैं यार. Scarface, beautiful movie, but I don't think it'll age well with the crowd today, man. Where can you buy good full? I think full time store. इतने सारे यूट्यूबर्स उनकी कोलैबोरेशंस आती हैं यार दोस्तों. Full time store, and I think Divyansh की किसी store के साथ collaboration and stuff like that. These guys will know it better, man. I'm in Dublin. I really don't know what Indian stores. I honestly get my stuff from Adidas, dude. So I'm the worst person to ask about this. Successful teams usually make more fans. Yeah, there's no doubt about it, man. Schindler's तो समझ ही नहीं आई मुझे पूरी. कोई बात नहीं. Have you watched any Bengali movie? No, but I do watch Kannada, Malayali, and Tamil movies. Don't ask me the names. My friend has an entire list that I sometimes refer to when I watch. हिमेश रेशमिया का Badass Ravi Kumar देखा है? नहीं देखा मैंने. Have I played Mafia? Only the first one, man. And by Mafia 3, it was a completely different game. The story was the same, but it was continuation. But Mafia 1 was the best one for me, dude. I didn't watch Rolling Arrow. Don't have the time. Favorite Irfan Khan movies? Pan Singh Tomar. For me, it's Piku. Um, Old boy movie name. My bad, dude. Uh, amazing. Stranger Things, only one season. Good Indian food available in Dublin. There's plenty. Yes, I have. Amir Khan, okay. That's it. All right. Anyone else with something unique other than ye movie, wo movie? I'm done talking about movies, man. What's True Detective? Pico was filmed at your home, in my neighborhood, in the home. Pico. Amitabh Bachchan was there. That's insane to think about, man. Um, डबलिन में इंडियंस का रेशियो क्या है? बहुत है. आई थिंक आफ्टर ब्राजीलियंस वेर द मोस्ट फॉरेन पॉपुलेशन. गुड नाइट, गुड नाइट. इलॉन वर्सेस ट्रम्प, हु यू बैकिंग? इलॉन बिकॉज इज गोना लिव लॉन्गर. फीफा खेल लो, बेस्ट है. खेलता हूँ मैं फीफा, मैन. My FIFA team is really, really cool. Wait, let me see if I can show you my foot team. तुम लोगों को भी तो देखना चाहिए ना मैं फीफा में क्या काम मस्ती मजाक क्या। अरे यार एक तो ये करना भी पड़ता है। लॉग इन बार बार लॉग इन लॉग इन लॉग इन भैंस की यहाँ की ये करते रहो। शाइट मैन। हम्म, अबे लास्ट टाइम पासवर्ड ट्राई कर रहा हूँ मैं। नोप आई डोंट रिमेंबर माई पासवर्ड सो अनफॉर्चुनेटली आई कैन नॉट लॉग इन एनी मोर दोस्तों। बट मजे आते तुम लोगों को अगर मैं टीम दिखा सकता। रुको मेरे फोन पे होगी टीम। सो have you ever been to Singapore? I have been to Singapore for a week. I traveled there with my parents and I stayed in Kowloon. चोंगी के साथ फीफा नेक्स्ट मैच कब हो रहा है? व्हेन ही गेट्स बेटर मैन। ही नीड्स टू गेट बेटर अदरवाइज मैं नहीं खेल पाऊंगा उसके साथ ब्रदर। आई एम जोकिंग मैन व्हेनेवर चोंकी वांट्स। This is my team in FIFA if you guys can see. There's Cristiano Ronaldo, there's Griezmann, Alexis Sanchez, Jude Bellingham, Kante, Javi, Miles, Virgil van Dijk, Thuram, Dumfries, and Casillas. And on my bench, there is Kuman, Di Ketelare, Chiesa, Henri, Ribery, Grimaldo, Kunde. And on my reserves is Tijani, Lam, I guess that is Klaus, Emega, and Ferran Torres. First owner Ronnie. Yes, first owner Ronnie. I packed him after my foot champs last week. I have some really cool cards, huh? First owner, all of them first owners, by the way. I will do the KDB one as well. I have a first owner Hansen as well, first owner Chloe Kelly, first owner Red Luis Suarez, Red Imad, Red Moise Keane, Mika Biret, Boscagli, Ongerer. I have some really cool players. I have. Where is my red Fede Valverde? Anyways, I have a blue Fede Valverde. I have a Ricky Pug. I have a Lewandowski. I have Cherky, Nuxin, Lang, Mares, Tony, Milinkovic Savic, Red Alvarez as well. Red Valverde, Hincapie, Suava, Zidane, Maradona, Baggio, Nedved, everyone, man. Yeah. बहुत है यार बहुत है. I have way too many players. Way too many players. Kaka in season pass is 97. What a card. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Is PS5 worth it? Get the pro, man. Get the pro. Thank you so much, man. You gave your J. Best of luck, dude. For I'm doing my PhD in cybersecurity and warfare, mostly political science oriented, but that's my PhD in. Next time, check exclamation basics though. Suggest a Dandadan type anime. Can't really do it, man. Galactica 3.0. Galactica 3.0, indeed, brother. Okay. दक्ष भाई मैंने बीसीए करी है. एनी एडवाइस? नो एडवाइस मैन. आई हैवंट डन बीसीए इन माय लाइफ सो आई कांट टेल यू. I have first owner McCabe the WCL card. Nice, nice. I have Chloe Kelly from that one. Will you settle London one day for Arsenal? Not for Arsenal, for myself, man. But no, not really London. Probably Dublin. Any good controller recommendations? I'm asking for playing FIFA and PC. You can go for the standard PlayStation controller. You can also. I have played with the Pro controller, but I think you should only go for the Pro controller if you're racing or you're playing a first time like a first person shooter sort of game. उसके अलावा नहीं. Uh, Downloading Arkham City. Arkham City क्या है? But Arkham City, yeah, yeah, fair enough, man. I'm doing VLSI engineering. What should I do? I'm completely lost. I haven't done VLSI, so I can't really tell you, man. I use the Xbox One. It's pretty good. I like Xbox controllers, man. I like the joystick scheme over there. नहीं मैंने MBA नहीं करी दोस्त. YJ was talking about Modric and comparing with other midfielders while comparing with KDB. He got surprised because KDB outclassed him in every department. Who are you picking? I think Modric and KDB are both good players, man. In terms of picking for what? For my team? Oh, it's tough to say, drone. I like KDB, but I've also watched Modric all my life. I think I'll go with KDB maybe. I love Modric also. There's really no answer in this, man. नेक्स्ट सीजन पीएल में गोल्स तो बहुत होंगे. सेस्को आ रहा है, विर्ट्स आ रहा है, ग्योक्रेस में भी आ रहा है और सिटी तो यूजुअल खून मूतती है. आई लाइक एवरीथिंग अबाउट योर comment until the last part, man. Couldn't get into IT. I'm getting a decent triple IT, but it's really expensive. Like, oh, I'm confused. Is it really worth? It is worth, man. Provided you are, although I think if you get into triple IT, you can apply yourself. Apply for yourself, man. हो जाएगा. I didn't get any exam, man. I'm here for my PhD. All right. Can we have a collapse as Roshi Football? If you are Mr. Roshi Football, very good on YouTube and you make great content, of course we can. Otherwise, not really. What about the NBA, Daksh bhai? Did you watch? I haven't. जोश जोश में लिख दिया. कोई बात नहीं, वर्क साहब होता है. जोश जोश में लोग होश खो देते हैं. और दोस्त मैंने लिखा था शॉर्ट सी चिल स्ट्रीम होगी. ये अब 1.5 घंटे की होने वाली. सो आई एम गोना एंड द स्ट्रीम हियर. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग इन. ऑलवेज नाइस टू जस्ट talk to you guys, interact with you guys, not talk about football. Because it sucks sometimes. Football just sucks. Did you ever visit the Emirates? I visited the Emirates twice, just like that. And I watched around 5 to 6 games at the Emirates. Anyways, दोस्तों, thank you so much. Talk to you soon. अच्छा लगा. Fabrizio Bamba, Ornstein Bamba, Chelsea ने गिटिन साइन कर लिया. मुबारक हो. You are also an SRK fan. बहुत ही अच्छी बात है दोस्तों. चलो, it's getting late. I'm gonna go make a move now. Thank you so much for joining in. See you all soon, दोस्तों. Talk to you later. Good night. Tada. Bye bye. And see you soon. Bye-bye.